What up, y'all? So I'm pretty deep into this prep. I am 14 days away from the show. A little more than that, by like 18 days or something like that. I mean, who's counting? And I will say that it has been a mental game, more than I thought it would be. When I first, I've been overweight before. When I had my daughter, I was overweight. I was 238. And when I got cut, I was very, very satisfied. And where I look now, if I had just lost, if I had just gotten here from being overweight, I would be very satisfied with how I look. You know what I mean? I would look in the mirror and I'd be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I look good, right? But I'm trying to get sliced, right? I'm trying to drop more weight than last time. And that's the part that is the mind game, because where a normal person would be like, this is more than what I expected, these are amazing results. Uh, I, at this stage, am going, okay, well, I don't like this and I don't like that, right? Like this this level of body fat, you know what I'm saying? Like it needs to be sliced right there. You know what I mean? I feel like the mental game might even be harder than, everything else. Like the dieting is hard, sure, you know what I mean? Especially, I'm doing this carnivore, and that changes the entire way that I get this, that I lose the weight and that I maintain my muscle mass, all of those things, you know what I mean? But I can handle that. And in the training, I can handle that. I've trained with poor nutrition. I was incarcerated and we were working out several times a day, almost every day, and the nutrition was not even a quarter of as good as it is now for me. So that part doesn't even mentally affect me, right? That part doesn't even bother me. It is literally looking in the mirror and saying to yourself, you are not slim enough. You're not cut enough. That little tiny bit of body fat is too much here or too much there. And it is definitely something that I have to wrestle with. You know what I mean? Especially just, from having body dysmorphia in general, this is something I have to wrestle with. And no, I didn't get body dysmorphia from becoming a bodybuilder, from starting bodybuilding. I had that shit a long time ago, and it was because of the women in my life, not in my life, but the women that I've encountered when I was, in college and shit like that. So the dysmorphia is decades old, but the at this point in time, it's like, if I wasn't prepping for a show, the dysmorphia wouldn't necessarily be as prevalent. I would really like the way I look. And also, I realized that I can maintain this look better than I thought I could. If I wasn't prepping, I could do about 3,000 calories and be just fine and not put on any body fat at all, especially being carnivore. I bulked in carnivore and I barely put on any body fat. And I gained quite a bit of muscle. I gained quite a bit of weight. And I got very, very strong. And even now, in this extreme deficit as a carnivore, I'm getting very strong. The strength has been increasing. So, honestly, the getting sliced is getting cut. That's one thing. Getting sliced is a whole nother beast that a person has to deal with. I mean, there are some times where the craving for food gets out of hand. Like, I'm working on this ranch property right now. I'm painting this fence around this ranch, and it's hot as fuck out here, bro. It's hot as hell. And the homeowner, she just made lunch for her husband, the groundskeeper, and myself. And she calls me over, and I walk over, and it's just a grill full of hot dogs. And I can't explain to you how much I love like, I'm the kind of person that will always stop at a Home Depot to get a hot dog, because I love, I can't even, I don't even know how to explain it. And I can't have them. I can't have one. You know what I'm saying? Everything is measured out. I fucking protein pancakes for lunch. So it's like, that part was hard. But yeah, man, I just wanted to give a check-in on this, you know what I'm saying? And just anybody who's going through it, I understand, man. A newfound respect for those who go through prep. So much love.